Well, we're gonna see if this all sounds right. Holy crap! Ha! Let's see. So I guess I should have probably talked. Alright, let's see. Just so loud. Alright, so the question is, can you hear me? Let's see. Let's see. So I guess I should have probably talked. Yeah? Sounds pretty good. Let's see. So loud. Jesus. Alright. So the question is, can you hear Alright, you can. Awesome. Sweet. Excellent. It's going to be loud again. You ready? Are you ready? Alright, so basically, yeah, that's what's going on. Hi, this is super professional. It's Chess with Bill. Whatever, man. This is Post-Punk Dark Wave Cold Wave Playlist Volume 1. Da-da! By Sinfonia Nocturna. I'll post the link. I've pretty much just given up on the whole copyright thing. I want to use people's music, and you know, if they have a problem with it, they should tell me. Otherwise, it's kind of a shitty thing to do, really, I guess. Well, no, not really, because if there's any ads, they get paid for it. I just can't get paid for it, which is fine, because I don't monetize anything. Indeed, there we go. So everything's fine. Speaking of monetization, in the event you wish to help out the channel, check this out. That's not it. Patreon. That's right. Patreon.com/me. Musical thanks is to Bill Buncombe. Guess who that is? All lowercase letters. Penguin Rock Band, as well as the link I just posted. The Patreon peeps. James Johnston, Ember Ellaria, Arnov Govil. These guys have been with this channel forever. I do some other streams on Twitch on Mondays at 7 p.m. ish. Check it out. You want to check out this Dreadlore thing. That's where you're going to find the good stuff. The good. Now, I'm not going to lie. I have been drinking some soda water. Maybe a little bourbon. A little, not much. I've been taking a big break from chess. By big break, I mean I totally, accidentally stood up my chess coach today. I apologize. You know who you are. The brain has just not been in it. I'm going to be traveling soon, and I got no excuse. Haven't been playing too much. Every so often, we must take a little bit of a break. We're drinking Kentucky Wishka tonight. In the comments / chat, let me know what you're drinking. I'm assuming it's something good. Iced tea. That's what this is. Okay. I suppose we can play some games. Should we do 10 minutes? Or the 15 and 10? I'm going to do a 10-minute game. Why? Impatience abounds. This is not good. To be impatient before I make move 1 is not good. Looks like the reverse Sicilian. Is there something to do after this move for black, other than knight c3? I don't know. Uh-oh. We'll go bishop here. Alright, well this bishop is not threatening anything until I do this. Doing this is not... Pawn can't do this. Doing this is nice because then I can come here. I think I'm just going to slide here. I was watching Gotham Chess today. He's got a new video. I'm sure you've seen it. Or that it is a new video. With him and his wife. It's honestly my favorite video that Gotham has done. It's so real. It's so good. Very informative. So what happens if I take here? Hold on a second. Let me actually think. I could take with the knight. He wins a pawn, I think. No, because I get the pawn with the knight. He takes. I come back. He gets it with the queen. I get some tempo on the queen with this. Not really, because he comes here. I do a check. That doesn't make any sense. So what do I need to do here? I either take with the pawn. I think I take with the pawn. Take with the pawn. He takes back with the knight. What happens if I take there? He takes with the queen. Fine. I castle. Or do I attack his bishop? Okay. I'm either taking with the pawn or attacking his bishop. Do I need to attack his bishop? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to take with the pawn. Huh. So, assuming that we trade down, I castle. Otherwise my bishop is hanging, right? Right. Okay, so he does that first. He just killed his queen. I'm going to take his queen. Now that's interesting. Okay. Well, I'm winning this game at present. I think Marco may have just made a mistake. Okay, so castle could take the pawn, but I'm just gonna castle. Yeah, he's gonna attack. That's fine. I have this square, right? I don't really see a reason not to move there. I could just take here. But then he's gonna kick this knight. So the question is what to do. I just need to play simple chess here. How to improve the position and do what I need to do. Let's see. Let me turn this off really fast. I do like this music, but it is a little bit distracting when I'm trying to think. There. This may be a little bit greedy. But you know what? I'm going to do it because it puts his knight into question. Okay, he does that. There's not really a reason to give up this bishop. I could come here. I could just slide back. I'm just going to slide back. Okay. He's going to come there with a knight. Cool. What's he trying to do? I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to attack his... Hold on a second. Can I attack multiple things with my queen here? Something like this. I guess he's got that going. Hold on. If I'm not careful, I'll just think too much about this position. This is a totally winning position that I really need to just chill out on. Right. Let's see. I want to open up my bishop. That's why I'm making this move. Okay. So he's redirecting his knights. I'm assuming there's some attack that he's doing. Okay. Huh. What can I do here? I could get my bishop involved. This knight doesn't really need to move. It's amazing how I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna do. Hold on. Just a second. Just a moment. Let's go here. Oh, he's gonna attack the queen. I see. No. I'm so confused. It's amazing how, like, yeah, so he attacks the queen. Right. Let's see. Give me a second. My bishop is not amazing. Then he puts it there. Now I can't think. Take. Here? No. That doesn't make any sense. Just move the queen. Where does the queen want to go? How about the queen goes here? Check now. Strange. I'll take his knight. Or his bishop. Okay. I mean, it's take, right? Alright, he moves. I want to move this bishop, this knight. I think I'm just going to attack his knight here, yeah? Okay. I'd like to get rid of that guy. I feel dizzy right now. I mean, he's got a lot of time, you know? There's no check that I see. He's gonna move. I could take here, he just takes back. I take this. I have a check. Let's see. I really don't need to be worried right now. Okay. He attacks my pawn. Let's see. Let me see. What can I do here? I just need to be cool. Just be cool. Be cool. Just be cool. Right? Okay. Just be cool. Right? He comes down to attack this guy twice, which doesn't really work. I don't want to think too much about this. Take. Let's go here. I guess he's going to attack the queen. No, he's going to attack the bishop. All right. Cool. Let's see. Let's put the bishop back. Let's put the that would be stupid. Let's put the bishop here. I hope I don't run out of time. So he takes the pawn. Okay, okay. All right. Do I get... It'd be hilarious if I got checkmated. This might be a better move. I don't know. I just see a back rank checkmate. Okay, so I'll come here. Take. Right, get my knight or my rook involved. Wow, I think I actually blundered. Let's say 50 seconds. Wow. I probably should have come over here. Although I will say I am a little drunk. So, what can I say? Right. Let's see. Lord. Thinking is not happening right now. Let's go here. Okay. Take. Let's do this. Cool. Let's do this. See what he does. Okay. I was gonna say, what the hell? Like, that was a silly game. And had I lost it, I should have. If I had lost that game, I really should have lost that game. Wow. Man. Like I was queen up from like move 5. I mean, I should be like happy. I should be happy that I won that game. Fair. I should be happy. Ugh. That was intense. I am not good enough to drink bourbon and play chess. Okay, it says 91%. I did not feel like that was 91%. No misses, no blunders. Lord. Let's find out what is going on. Okay, I take with the pawn. Good. I wonder what would have happened had I taken with the knight. Because I did think about this. Let's see if I take with the knight. What it thinks. Yeah, so that's a miss. To tactically win a pawn. Good. Well, I didn't calculate all that. Good. I took with the pawn. Awesome. And he just gave up the queen. All right, so I take the queen. Okay, castle, it's fine. Move the knight. Take the pawn, no problem. Come back to g2, great. Kick the bishop. Awesome. So attacking the knight was solid, good. Doubling up on the center, awesome. Rook. Okay, so he attacks the queen. Fine square to attack, what is that, b7. I like the fact that this trade works. Boom, capture the pawn. King to the corner. Now I'm attacking the knight. What is a better move here? Yeah, I did not consider that. I guess the issue is I would be scared to get my queen trapped. But since he doesn't have that light squared bishop, it's really hard for him to back up this knight, or these two knights. And his knights are, I mean, other than moving backwards, they don't have any squares. Like, there's kind of nothing, well, I'm sorry, I wouldn't move that pawn. There's kind of nothing for him to do. So that's a great move. And it focuses bears down here. The thing is, I don't rightly see the follow-up. Right? I guess the idea is, after I push here, and then potentially get my bishop there after I kick the knight, I can, it's not sacking. I can take this knight out, and he's in a lot of trouble. I mean, that's checkmate trouble. Yeah. I did not see that. Slide the queen back this slide the queen back this way, with the realization that this idea is coming. I'm guessing that's what's up. Y'all tell me. Take this as a picture. Then again, as Ben Feingold, that's right, Grandmaster Ben Feingold. I like Ben Feingold. He's awesome. And he knows it. I've been saying in my head, the truth hurts, for like days now. Anyway, he was talking in one of his videos about people practicing, including myself, with the engine, but it's not practical. I mean, maybe this is a practical move. Maybe, like, that is not a practical move. Maybe this is a practical move, but, like, for higher rated players. The point being, if you practice too much with the engine, people don't play like engines. For example, this opponent did not play like an engine, and I was just using time, because I was like, wait, I actually don't know what to do. Like, I need to play some, like, Fisher random or something to get out of this whatever I'm in. Just make good moves. Shit. Okay, all these moves are fine. It's fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. Taking the pawns. Great. Great. I took with the bishop here. Whatever. I took with the bishop so that I could take with the queen, by the way. Right. So this is just an okay move. Wasn't really sure what to do in this position. Obviously, I've got this going on. That's just my mouse is not working. This is kind of how I would drive right now. Thankfully, I don't have to drive. Maybe a better move, instead of attacking the rook, which could just be moved, maybe just taking. Yeah. Just take the pawn. You know, I'm cutting off the queen. Jesus. The king. Should I play another game? Probably not. I'm a little drunk. All right, let's keep on going. I do see why this is no good, right? You know, I think he could, let's see, what happens if he takes? That doesn't work. Huh. What is his best move? I am curious what his best move is. Okay, attack the queen. So taking here would have just been good. Then there's no counterplay. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was concerned about the counterplay. I just didn't want to run out of time, which I almost did in this game. Interesting. This move loses the queen. So how is that not... I mean, it's not a blunder. Wait. Two rooks, two rooks. How does it lose a queen? Although his position is so bad, I could survive it. But I have a minute 44 to his almost 8 minutes. I straight up could have lost this game. Oh no. I thought bishop g2 was good because I was playing safe. What tactic loses the queen? Let's find out. Oh. The king is weak here. Okay, hold up a second. Alright, this is some voodoo I don't quite understand. I did sense it, because I was like, man, he's like loaded up with all these pieces. I feel like I'm going to get caught up in some craziness. So that move loses the queen. Can't I... How does it lose the queen? I mean, the almighty engine says that it loses the queen, but let's say he'd done that instead. What move would I make? Obviously, there's this move I can't take back. This doesn't really protect the pawn, right? I want to get the queen off of a dark square because, you know, after this, let's say I move the queen, I don't know, here or something. He checks, right? I pretty much have to move. Okay, I don't understand. Why would you give up your queen? I mean, obviously wouldn't take because his rook is whatever, but I don't understand why this loses a queen. This wins a queen. What? Well, I wouldn't do this, right? I mean, I did do that. Count the material, Eric. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm up, but what I don't understand, this is what I'm saying. So at this point in the game, right, I make this move. What I should have done was take the pawn, according to the engine, right? The almighty engine. Now, the problem is I've got 2 minutes and 19 seconds. He has 8 minutes, and I'm terrible with time anyway. So what I do is I'm like, all right, I'm going to attack something. Okay. The problem with that is, what if, let's see, his best move, instead of going rook e6, was boom, bishop b6. And you can't see it because my face is in the way. But it says this is a way to win a queen. So here's the tactic. I mean, I get it that, like, I'm up, right? I get that. But, like, what I'm saying is, if he made this move, I would not think it's totally cool to lose my queen. I'm also 1,000, you know, 1,000 ELO. I would think, where should I move my queen to not, you know, get screwed? I guess it's not a losing thing. It says this is a way to win a queen. That doesn't mean this is like you must win the queen. Maybe that's what I'm confusing. You know, the computer's like, nah, this works. I think practically someone would just move the queen out of the way, right? I mean, would you be like, oh yeah, I'll just take this bishop and lose my queen and be cool? Maybe. Maybe that's the lesson. Ah, crap, I'm screwed. I guess because this is tactically shit. Go ahead, lose the queen. I have 2 rooks, 2 bishops. But isn't it more equal now? I guess it's not. I mean, isn't he going to take the... No, he just took the queen. I mean, I take the rook, I guess. He takes back. Now I'm up 2 rooks. I guess you're right. I'm just up more material, and that's what it's all about. Thing is, I got 2 minutes, and I'm slightly inebriated. I don't know if I'd win this game. All right, let's come back. I get that. I get the lesson. Fine. I move back here. He makes that move. I move my queen. He makes that move, best move. I'm like, whatever, dude. And this is what happens. I actually was a little concerned here. I mean, the ELO bar is like, nah, dude, you're fine. Interesting. I did not know what to do. I was like, okay, release this rook so I don't get back rank mated. That was my idea here. What is a better move? Okay, release the rook. Just don't allow your bishop to get taken by one of many knights and improve his knights. Fair. Fair enough. Right. Okay. So I did this. Fine move. He comes there. Fine. This is just okay. Let's see what the best move would be. I was not even thinking about that. Fork the rook. Get the knight. Game is pretty solid. I mean, 44 seconds on the clock to 7 minutes. He should have spent more time thinking, you know? I mean, he was losing, but I think he could have won this game for a couple different reasons. Right. Lots of takes. I come here. This was a Hail Mary. You say, yes, develop, also look to trade. Yeah, man. So, my chess coach, who I stood up today, oops, I paid him anyway. Because I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I just slept through it, and I felt awful. He was like, look, when you're up, literally our last lesson was, when you have the advantage, here's your checklist, which I halfway used. Just... You've already proven yourself. Just make normal, conservative moves. Trade down. Don't try to do some weird tactic. And I'm really fighting that because I'm not very good at chess. So this move literally was, maybe he'll take the bishop. and that's based off playing the player. Like, I know engine chess would be like, no, don't do that. Do some other move, which would be... What? What's the better move here? Lots of checks, all this stuff. This is annoying. Yeah, I mean, he could win the game. He could actually win this game. You know, get some luft. Well, maybe not there. Maybe here. And run me down on the clock. But, let's see. It was a Hail Mary. I was like, the way he was playing before, you know, he lost the queen in like, it was like move 5. What is it? Yeah, it was move 6. He lost the queen. So I was like, all right, This person is not thinking. They're used to probably playing bullet. Maybe even, well, maybe not pre-moving, but just boom, 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 boom. If I see it, I take it. And it did benefit me. Right? So you say, that move is way good enough. Cool. Also, when looking to trade down, try to identify opponent's best piece. See, that is good advice. That is really good advice. And truth be told, the only time that entered into my head, it was with a potential bishop trade. I didn't do it. It's when he had a light squared bishop. Let me find it really fast. Also, I'm sorry, my computer is absolute dog shit. Right. I need to get a new computer. All right, so he comes here, and I thought, before I moved the queen, I thought about, okay, his bishop has attacking possibilities. This pawn can move, right, and attack, but he's got this going on. Like, this bishop, at present, I was thinking, my light squared bishop is not as good as his. Does it make sense to come here? That was my idea. My issue was, if I come here, doesn't he just go there? Then this, I come back, let's say he takes, I'm here, and I was thinking he's just going to come into a check somehow, eventually, I don't know. So I didn't do it. What does the engine say? Because I moved my queen. It says it's fine. Follow up, he just moves back. Okay. That's the only time that it came into my head. I was like, wait, what's his best piece? That's a good point. What is his best piece? Look to trade those off. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Right. And I won that game. Great. Now, if I play another game, it's gonna be worse. You're a queen up, so it's okay. Right. Except that I'm 14 seconds on the clock, and he has 7 minutes. When you think about it that way, it doesn't matter if I'm like a queen and a rook up. Like, I've got to think really, really fast. All right, you say let's go. This is gonna be brutal, dude. Brutal. More bourbon? No. We'll stick with water. That's right. With water. So I'm playing as black. This person's name, I don't know. Queen out. I shall go here. Yes? I could do... Nah, we'll go here. The Dutch. I like playing e6. Dude, oh my god, I'm like swimming. This is not good. Normally, I would not. But for you, Eric, with a K, we're gonna do this. I don't remember the Dutch defense. That's like a meme. I know the knight goes on f6. That's all I got. From here, totally forgotten. I think that square matters. All right, I have to think. I actually have to think. What seems like a pretty good move. I feel like d6. It weakens this pawn, right? Take. So I think d6 is bad. Ugh, I forgot all my theory. Man, that's why those 15s and 10s are so much better for me. Arg. Okay. This blocks the knight. I'm going to take 5 seconds. I am going to go here. I know that's too far. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I'm going to take there. I know he's going to take with the queen. Maybe the knight. We'll see. With the knight. I'm going to castle. I want a castle. But he does not have that bishop anymore. My idea was to get rid of his bishop. Okay. Okay, give me a few seconds. I'm gonna make that move. I know this is off the wall. I know it's bad. I know it's bad, but I gotta get those thoughts out of my brain. This is like the inner monologue of chess. Stop making the thing. Make a mental note of what color bishop he no longer has. The dark squared bishop. That's the one he doesn't have. All right. I would like to castle. How do I develop from here? Knights. Oh, I see. You mean the pawns. Right. I see. Shit. I really wanted to make this move, but I know it blocks the knight in. Alright, I'm going to run out of time if I don't just make moves. So, let's see. I really want a castle. Why? Because I don't know what else to do. Let's do it. That's famous last words. I'm going to castle because oh, he castled so fast. He doesn't know what to do either. I bet. All right, let's get Mr. Queen. Huh? I really need to actually think. Here, this. This is probably not a good move. Eric, I blame you. I know I am too drunk to actually be playing this game. Okay, I moved there to move there, by the way. We're just going to go for it. We're just going for it. This is going to be a clusterfuck, dude. A cluster fuck. That is all this is going to be. Lots of dark squares. He moves that way. Oh, I can't push pawns, can I? 5 minutes to 9 minutes makes a lot of difference. No. Gotta open up that light squared bishop, yeah? I think he's just trying to limit me. I think the queen should probably move here. Maybe there. What would that do? Why does she want to go there? Here. There. I think he's just going to lock down. Oh, I have to let the cat out. One moment. Hold down the fort, Eric. All right. All right. The cat is out. He locked down as I suspected. Fine. I see this and I'm going to do this. Interesting. That may not be great for me. What am I doing? That doesn't work. Lord. Did you see that? I was trying to move my freaking queen like a knight. Okay, so I've released this. Great. This releases the knight. Yes. But then where does the knight go? I was thinking take, boom, boom. We're going to do that. That's what we're doing. Yep. Does that work? Hold. Hold. Here. Here. I think I just get a pass pawn that way. This trades the light squared bishop. My light squared bishop is shit. So that's what we're doing. Yep. We'll get that guy out of the way. And he moves his knight this square. So I'll go ahead and come back here. This dude is hanging. Hanging out. He's not hanging. Hanging out. Okay, so he's coming for an attack. Let me think. Fa. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm bad with pawns. He's coming in with his knight to attack this other pawn. This attacks the queen. Okay. What else is the chessboard doing? Well, the queen is guarding the knight. She could just slide here, right? She's doing too much. Oh, wait. He still can get that. Never mind. Yeah. That's bad. He can still take c6 because he's got a knight guarding it. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm still going to take. Let's see if he slides back. Okay, he takes that way. I think taking is okay here. And he's got this gnarly passed pawn. 1:34. I'm biting my nails. I don't like this. I'd like to push him away, but I can't. This and then maybe that. Let's see. Take. What does this do? He's got this. That square. I'm going to go ahead and take here. He takes with the queen, of course. Oh, yeah, what am I thinking? That's actually not a good move because the whole point was to come here. Trade queens down. He's up a pawn. Here, then there. And he's got this pawn here too. No, he's got that. He's got this passed pawn and a lot of time. Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll go for it. So he takes, right? I mean, he's got so much time. So he checks. Do I come here? No, because he's got... Let's see. All right, he comes that way. What is he trying to do? Oh, he's just trying to get a queen. We'll come there. This is a huge deal. He's going to push a pawn. No, he's going to get his rook involved. Okay. Let's see. There. He's just going to go there. Actually, we'll see what he does. I have a couple threats. Nice move. Oh, shit. Boof. Yeah, he wins on time. I don't think he attacks anything. No, we'll come there. He moves his king. I'll go there because why not? And this is just over. Well, it was kind of interesting. That would be stupid. Yeah, this is totally over. Maybe he checks. We'll see what he does. Oh, shit. Ugh. Yeah. Eric, thank you for being on the stream and giving me some advice. Gaming with Sarav, what's up, dude? Umesh Bhat, can I play with you? So I only play during the week subscribers. But I would love to play you next week. Although I'll be traveling a little bit. I'll be going across the country. But yeah, man. We can play. I try to stream on Tuesdays and Fridays, I think. At present, you would definitely win, Umesh. I have been drinking the good stuff. Manage your time better, bro. Abdi Chess. Truth. Although we played apparently pretty good moves, my time was not so great. White had a steady win. You guys can't see this because my face is in the way. Let me actually move it. You can see the little... Hold on. Let's see. How do I move this? My face. Nope. Wrong one. Just a second. Well, I don't even know what that means. Boof. Motherfucker, really? Boof. Nope. There you go. So it looks like it was pretty even. I had a mistake. Really, it was just time. He played like a 1650, great middle game. I played pretty solid, just not a great end game. Yeah, I've been doing the 1510s a lot more. Though tonight it's been 10-minute rapid games. And I forgot the Dutch utterly. Like, he played D4, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this Dutch, and I just haven't studied. So, yeah. The computer's just rolling through it. What? Okay, it did not like this. Let me come down here. Look at that. I am trying to attack his pawn chain. Eric, I think when I made this move, Eric was like, yes! And then I made the next move. He was like, no! Where did I go wrong? Let's see. C6, not a good move. I didn't think it was a great move. Honestly, I didn't think bishop b4 was a good move. What is the best move? So get the knight out. Right, because if he attacks the knight, I can just move there. Dude, I'm just not thinking outside the old box. Okay, so instead, I went for the dark squared bishop. Right, we take here. Yeah, c6 wasn't good. This is not the best. What's the best move? Do not... Okay, castle. Great. Castle would have been better. Good to know. Because his dark squared bishop is gone. And not John. Alright. Oh, it didn't work. No, it did work. There we go. All right, now, Anant Jan is busy. Kinda. Is OG. So if you're OG, you get the rock and roll. What is it? Auto abort. Anant Jan. You're busy? Yeah. You should add, before moving, take a look at the whole board to check. Fair enough. Fair enough. I actually do have a book. Amin Masawi. Hello. Thank you for dropping in. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Okay. Game aborted. So, here's my checklist for advantaged. If you're advantaged, checklist. Recognize you're winning the game. How to remove the counterplay, right? Piece coordination, which means just protect your pieces and they'll be much better coordinated. Okay? Trade down pieces, whichever ones, as Eric said, are worse for them, good for you. And then tempo. So it's okay to lose some tempo if you're up. Fair. Look at the whole board. Know what to do. These are good things to do. All right, so and then it's checks, captures, threats. All right, let's come back here. Play. I'm gonna do a 15-10, dude. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Y'all, I gotta get some coffee. I'm gonna go make some coffee, and we'll be back. So give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna play y'all some post-punk darkwave. I shall return with coffee. I'll be right back. What's up? You're having your morning coffee right now? Oddly chess? Hell yeah, dude. Alright. I'm having my 2 a.m. bourbon right now. So, this music, I do need to give some love to. In the event that you like Darkwave, I just pinned it to the top of the chat. You know, give them some love, like follow them or whatever, you know. See, I'm in. You say you're a noob? That's fine, dude. Checks, captures, threats. Truth. Learn that from Dina. Goddamn. 2 a.m. and coffee? That's right. I'm not saying it's a good idea, but it's a thing. All right. Woo! Got to counteract the Kentucky goodness. Okay. Let's do a 15 and 10. Man, Dr. Z Greatest. I guess I'll have to do the Dutch that I can't remember. Oof. Ruh-roh. Okay, so I believe this is the exact same setup. I think I can come here. Or I can do my bishop trick and then castle. So let's say I go here, because the computer said to. Eric, you say, here are other items to add to the checklist. Why did my opponent make that move? Do I have any checks? Captures, threats? In 2 moves? In 2 moves. That's a good idea. Does the opponent have any alignments, such as 2 pieces on the same diagonal? Eric, I feel like you might be pretty good at chess. All right, so this move is to do that, right? The question is, what do I do? Now, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm not going to look at the chat. What do I want to do? I think I push here. If I push here, I'm just going to do the calculation in my head. Oh, wait, no, I have 15-10. Haha, I can talk. Okay. So if I come here, the idea is to prevent this push because he's pinned. The knight's pinned to the king. So probably push this some way. I do this. Gets this guy out, come here, and then my bishop's trapped. And that's the goal. That's my entire goal, to trap my bishop. Right? Oops. Here, he kicks. My bishop goes there. So maybe that's not a good move right now. Right? Maybe here instead. What happens after that? Takes, 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 takes. That's no good. There's got to be a reason. Maybe the knight comes here. This happens, then what? Knight comes here. Let's think about it. Still the push happens. You know, I think this might be okay unless I'm just crazy. Maybe this happens. Because the knight is way off center at that point. Perhaps just coming over here. Looks kind of crampy. So this I don't like because it blocks in the dark squared bishop and the queen. Makes it hard to castle. This I don't like because the knight's on the end of the board. I fear this move. Let's say I come here. He takes. Got that. This happens. Maybe that's it. Maybe the knight comes here. Okay. So I'm considering knight e4. Knight a5. My last move was a knight move there. I don't want the hero syndrome. Is there something else I can do? I don't think this works because he kicks it. I guess I could take this happens, and he has some nasty pawns. You know what? Let's do that. I kind of like that. It doesn't screw up my pawn structure immediately, which is kind of what I'm thinking about. Thing is, I haven't studied the Dutch recently, so I can't quite remember. Okay. He comes in. This seems like a common move the more I play it. If I take, this happens, right? Then my knight comes there, which I think I like because his knight is pinned. Okay, I'm going to go there. Probably tries to kick my bishop. Now, after he tries to kick my bishop, what do I do? Unless I'm just utterly... What, does he check? No. Surely he doesn't check. That happens. Otherwise, that doesn't seem good. Okay, so he moves the queen that way. Attacks the bishop. I could a5 it, right? A5 is interesting, but he still gets to kick the bishop. Right? Like my first inclination is this, but you know, protect the bishop, but I don't think this works because this happens. There's also coming d5, or sorry, c5. That opens up the queen. There's always queen up here to h4, trying for a silly move. Not really a checkmate, because even if he ignores it, check, this happens. Then what? Right? Okay, let's think for a second. And I will look at the chat. I just don't want to actually look at moves. Okay. Get the knight. He kicks the bishop. Take with the bishop. And then my knight is still there. I don't want to give up my knight. I kind of like it. So, I'm thinking here. Protects. Could also go queen. Let's think. I do like developing the queen. Then where does the bishop go? You know what? I'm going to go queen out. My idea is after a3, I can move back, maintain the pin, and his queen is blocking this pawn, the b pawn. That's my idea here. Now that's as far as I got. All right, he attacks. I can attack his queen. Let's see. If I go knight c5, that's an attack. I could also castle. That'd be stupid. I'm losing a knight. Gotta move that knight somewhere. Let's look at the whole board. All right, Eric said, checklist. Why did my opponent make that move? Obvious. All right. Do I have any checks, captures, threats in 2 moves? All right. 2 moves. Oh, my brain. So I'm thinking, I'd love to make this move. That's not going to work because he's got a bishop here. Here is threatening. I mean, he's got that move, and he's got to move his queen back. Let's go here. I think this is just the move. I don't see an attack on the knight, follow up. He's got to move his bishop to castle. He's got to move his queen, so he's losing tempo. And I don't see an immediate attack. Well, he could go queen b5. He could do that. But I think that loses his queen. Okay. Because then I would come here. Alright, so I gain a little bit of a tempo. I'm thinking castling now. That's my idea. Let's see. Eric, I like your checklist here. I'm going to copy it. I love this. Oh no. Okay. Actually, let me pin it. That's awesome. Pin. How do you do it? Replaced pin message. Alright. Captures threats in 2 moves. Does opponent have any alignments? I don't see any alignments right now. Lord. I do see a check, which he can just block. I'm thinking castling. I'd like to open this guy up eventually. This dude is gonna get forked. Okay. I have a threat. B4. And that knight can't really go anywhere. So I've got to deal with that. I think the way to deal with it is to give this knight somewhere to go. So here, but I still get forked. I check. He takes. So, do I save the knight or the bishop? That's the question. Alright. There is some sort of tactic here I should probably go for. I don't want to move my d-pawn because then that opens up a check. Let's see. And all kinds of craziness. Lord, how do I put myself in these positions? I'm considering just taking. Or moving b6. b6, he obviously does b4. I think b6 is bad. Take. He probably takes with the queen. Check. He does g3. And then, oh, I don't get a pawn. I was thinking I got this pawn. I was thinking this. But he's got this pawn, or this bishop here. Okay. I'm thinking I take. And I like the pin, but I think this happens. I could come back this way. But then this knight is screwed. And there's nowhere for him to go. If I move up, he still does this. Am I just not seeing something? Yeah, let's take. I'll just trade. I think that bishop is going to be dead anyway. Alright. So now I need to give the knight somewhere to go. This kind of locks down dark squares. This, since his queen is not there, is not as big of a deal. Take, take. Makes his dark squared bishop better. Let's see. I've got like no time. This kind of contests. You know, I'm going to do this. Well, now that I do it, I'm thinking, where's the knight going to go after that? My idea was I didn't want to mess with my pawn chain. That's the reason I moved this pawn rather than this one. Right, so he comes down that way. And I'm going to come here. Hold on. Here, take, here. Here does actually work. If he comes there, I come there. Here, he comes there. And just locks my knight down. Let's come there. All right, that was the entire point, so we'll do that. I'm down 8 minutes. You're right, dude. I'm losing. You're right. 100%. I am losing. Okay. So he's setting up an attack there. Let's see. I'm going to come here. Part of it's because I'm talking out my ideas. This dude is at 15 minutes, Jesus. So he takes the moment. Let's see. Let's think about this for a second. Let's come here. Okay. Queen comes, but I'm not... Do I take with a pawn? What do I do? The idea... I'll tell you the idea. This is the idea. Boom, boom. Okay, he's coming this way. I've got this. So there's a battery going on right now, right? Okay, that's okay. I'm thinking that. Dude, people move so fast. Old dude has taken like less than 10 seconds every move. That's amazing. So this is guarded by the queen right now. If I move here, I block that shit. So I'm going to come there. He's going to attack the bishop. So I've got to pop back this way. Right? So after c6, yeah. Is there any other move that I can do? I could attempt to trade queens. He still gets a move, so no. This is the way. So it locks this guy off. Probably means that I need to come this way. Right. Let's see. You know what? This may be wrong, but I'm going to try to do it. When he takes back, that is good for me. Because that bishop is a piece of shit. Interesting. I will gladly take your bishop. Gladly. Okay, so here, maybe? No, it just makes him attackable. I don't like this pawn here. Neither one of us is up. I do kind of like this, but this is a problem. Dark squares, dude. Okay. Here doesn't give me anywhere to go. I'm going to connect my shit. We're going to see if that's a bad move. Why do you en passant? Because he needs to take shit. Okay, so he gets a piece. Oops. Yeah. Not good for the dog. Not good for the dog. All right, so we'll go here. I think this disrupts his plan. Oh, shit, dude. A boom! That's what you get for pre-moving, motherfucker! Oh! Yeah. Check this out. What? Is this the right move? Hold on. Let me think about it. Boom. I'm gonna get a piece out of that. What? What now? Oh, do I take it here? Or do I take it with the king? Take it with the king? Ah! Oh, shit! All right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Listen. Dr. Z, greatest too. I understand you, sir. We're both of the same ilk. I totally get it. His speed backfired. Indeed, Anin. Listen, when you're 1,000 elo, you have to take the wins when you can. I don't think he should have given up. I mean, he screwed up, but I don't think he should have given up there. I'm gonna add him as a friend, even though I laughed at him. All right, let's see what that game was real quick. Dude, the coffee has worked. No joke, dude. It has woken me up a little bit. Oh Lord. All right, check this out. Let me remove my chess short stuff. All right, check this out. So we both are playing just kind of like average, right? In the 70s, I had one great move, which was likely taking control of that blunder. 2 misses. Looks like black actually, we were pretty even. I had some advantage with his mistakes that I did not gain. He started gaining some. I mean, he was up +3. And then evened it out because of a mistake and then his blunder. But man, the time. See, that's the thing. That little chart, that histogram, it does not show you the third dimension of, or the fourth dimension of time. Holy shit. Time is a flat circle. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Bam. Awesome. Fine. Great. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, great. Awesome. A useful pen, it says. Oh no. See, I didn't realize that was an inaccuracy. Right? It's like, nah, don't do that. So what should he have done? Why? Interesting. So Fianchetto, the light squared bishop. Dude, I like the Dutch. The Dutch is an awesome defense. I really dig it. Okay, there's this one dude, I think his YouTube channel is like the Ginger GM or GM Ginger or something, and he talks about the Dutch a lot. All right, so I take. Great. Awesome. I'm interested. This overlooks a better way to add a defender to how do we do it? So just trade that bitch down. Fianchetto the bishop. Okay, got to remember this shit. All right, so we come here. He does that. This is just not a great move. It wants. Just take it. Why? Doubles his pawns. And it doubles his pawns. Okay. Huh. Now what happens if he does this? Do I just slide up this way? He takes, I come down that way or something? No, because then this happens. What happens what happens after this? He tries to screw up my castle. Now what? That would be my question. He can't because now it's my turn. Bourbon. Okay, let's continue. Oh, let me put this little thing back up. Do you guys like seeing what the computer says? Tell me what you think. All right, let's slide up. So I do the knight thing. I come here. It wants instead just take. Fine. Okay. Just give up the bishop because this is going to happen. Hold up. This misses an opportunity to develop a bishop off its starting square. Explain. Oh, man. So that's an advantage. All right. So after this, this misses the only good move, which is take. I think I should just take the bishop. Hold on. What? Yes, yes, okay. Tell me the best move. Take the knight. Fine. All right. Why is that not a good idea? Yeah, I get this, chess.com. I get what you're doing. I want to know why the bishop move is not a good idea. No, no, damn you. Damn you, go back. All right. In the words of my late father, fuck it. Eric say, why did the engine want you to take there? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it knows that the bishop is screwed. I think that's what it is. Like, it knows that I cannot save the bishop because he's going to move the queen and then fork my shit. I guess. It's like, oh, that's a miss. The only good move, according to the engine, is taking the knight. But it won't. All right, so I'll hit follow up. It will not tell me why that's a miss. As in, like, okay, so how does he capitalize on the fact that I moved here? Or what's his best move? Okay. So I think what it is this. If I were to take with the bishop, he's got to take with the pawn, and he doubles his pawns, and they are doubled, isolated pawns. So positionally, it's better for me, right? If I move back, it affords him development, and also, if I take, now he can move the bishop instead. Now here's the thing. I can take, and he has to move the king. But I don't think it's a huge deal because I can't really attack his king. Right? So let's say I take here. Right? This is the wrong glass. So he's got to take with the king. He doesn't have to take with the king. I think he has to take with the king. Now what? So what do I do now? Right? Can I really capitalize? He can't castle, but he could just move the bishop, maybe there, slide this guy over, or even, I don't know why he would long castle that way, but a clear recapture, it says. Let's find out what happens. Yeah, see, this bishop is screwed. Like, it wants, get this out, do this, and it says that I'm just 0.5 up, even though he can't castle. So I think that's it. The computer wants these double isolated pawns, and that's something I learned from Gotham Chess Today, from that video I mentioned earlier. He just dropped him and his wife. He's reviewing her games. You should check it out. Not that Gotham Chess needs my kudos, but it is a good video. I've wondered a lot. Okay, so doubled pawns. There's times that double pawns are great. He mentions doubled isolated pawns, right? So nobody on either side. That's good for me. Fair enough. All right, we keep on going. This is a missed opportunity. I overlooked an opportunity to win through a tactic. Okay, engine lord, what did I do wrong? Just take the knight, man. Just take the knight. Take the knight. Is that it? Okay. Well. Okay. It looks like I did not see that tactic. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. This is going to take a second. All right. I'm supposed to see... Not that. At this point, I'm like, aha! Check. Okay. I don't remember. He takes with the pawn. I check in. I check in. I get the rook. That is pretty sexy. That is pretty sexy. H4. Yeah. You saw if you did checks, captures, threats. Listen, Eric. Listen, you and your checks, captures, threats. I think it's overrated. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. And when you're right, you're right. Huh. I did not see that. You know, in my mind, it's like, okay, this happens. Then he would take, and I'd be like, okay, now what? That is what happens in my brain. And so I look around, I'm like, I should probably castle. Because I think, oh, if I check, he just blocks, and I could take it, sure. But then, and I don't really think this far. Right. Okay. So, all this did not actually happen. This is actually what happened. I attacked his queen. All right. Great. Only move. Awesome. Ooh, it says taking some extra time thinking paid off. Indeed. Boom. How much time did I take thinking? I took 3 fucking minutes. All right. This is not a good move. You allowed the opponent to kick. What should I have done? I did not see that move. Okay, hold on. Wait. So if he comes here and he... Hold on. If he comes here and I take and he takes... Oh. And then I castle. Fair enough. Fine, computer that can see 1,000 moves ahead. Fine. So A5 would be a good move in this position. See, I didn't think that far. No. I did think. I'll give myself that. I did think. Just not that far. I was like, there's no other way to save this knight than B6 or D6. Although it says this is an inaccuracy. Surely D6 is worse, right? Right. Yes, that is worse. Good. Good. So I made the best move that I thought of. All right, so we continue. Not a great move. What should I have done otherwise? A5. A5 is best, it says. I'm assuming A5 is best. He's got an upper hand here. Maybe because it just locks down the queen side? Takes... Well, there's piece coordination. So if he locks down... I have a pawn. Excuse me. I have a pawn. And this knight is kind of screwed. I mean, there's only one way to get around. Okay, we'll continue. Alright. The castle. This is not a good move. It says it doesn't hurt me much, but it doesn't help. Let's see what the best move is. Now c5. Since I have castled, c5. Wait, since I've castled and he's castled, c5. Interesting. Let's see. If he had pushed the pawn, you see, you also have an open square for the knight. Right. He takes with the bishop, and his pawn is pinned to the rook. Yeah. So if he plays b5, you'd have had the best square for your knight. Where's b5? Right. Right. The knight would actually have a square. Dude, my brother is amazing dealing with knights. Like, he plays a 10th of the time that I play and just destroys me. It's always like 2 knights. There's some squirrely dudes. My idea was open up this file and get my pieces out. Right? He takes. Now I have a place for the knight. Granted, I thought he was going to attack. This thinks... I'm assuming take with the... Wait. Hold on. It wants... Take with... So get, I guess, center pawns. And then have this line. So maybe move the bishop off. Bishop off. Maybe something like this. Let me see what the follow-up is. And that's it. I would allow him to take this way. He's got that. Kicks my queen. Takes, I'd probably take this way. No, that'd be bad. Oh man, I can't not play another game. I am far too gone. What do you say? Nah, c5 is hard to see, and he controls c5. Yeah. Yeah, I want him to push b5 and relinquish c5. Yeah. Dude, this is some positional shit. Okay? It doesn't like any of my moves. So what I'm missing here, literally, Amnen, is what you're talking about. It's the fact that c5 is the nuts. So what does he do here? If he blocks, then he's got this battery, but it's not really doing anything. It just shuts down his queen side. So what happens if he takes? Right, I have to take back, right? It's his best move. Surely you take back. Okay, now what does he do? His dark squared bishop has the battery, but my queen is controlling some shit. I am assuming either coming out this way or perhaps attacking the center. Let's see this. It's just a good move. A straightforward recapture. I mean, my idea would be to come here. Isolated pawn time. I wouldn't really know how to play this position. I'd see a lot of weaknesses. And I'd want to recapture, or take the file, or consolidate, or something. You know? Hey, what would you play here? You see that's some GM stuff? Yeah, for real. Let's see. His bishop is protected by his queen. So his queen is protecting a lot. These two pieces. So if I can chase off his queen, you know, he potentially has some problems. And he's not up. So queen trading. I mean, it says he's up a whole pawn. I guess that's just positionally. How to play this? Got the bishop. I mean, that's the move that I would consider. Right? But just because it backs this guy up, and I've got these guys already going. I'm also concerned with this, and that onto the rook. All right. So what did we actually do? I came here, it's literally because of what I just showed. Okay, he makes the best move. Interesting. So I guess I should take. Right? The follow-up is take, and now move. All right, fair enough. So the idea is, when I move this way, it gives him an extra target. And that was a mistake. His best move was to get his queen involved. And now his queen is like attacking multiple things. Okay. And he just blundered. That's why I won. Right? So I come here. Take, great. Get his queen off of that diagonal. Awesome. I thought this was a good move. What was the best move? Huh. So if he takes, I take. Let's see the follow-up. Lord, it's a bloodbath. Oh my god. Ah. All right, so it's we're even. I mean, white is up just a little bit. They've got an aggressive pawn. That's right, aggressive. And I have double pawns. And they have 15.5 minutes to my 4. Let's come back. Okay, so here. Blunder. Yeah. And that's it. Yeah, I would say, you see, what's white's best place? I don't know. I'm going to assume Eric is at least, what, 15, 1600? And I'm then, I mean, just the way you're talking, I would assume you're at least, what, 13, 1400? Or are you guys like way better? I'm 1000. So, cheers. Aight. Excellent. All good. Oh. Let me do some end games. Oh shit! You said you sucked. You're 1900 to 2000? What? I'm pretty sure you said you were not any good. 1900 to 2000? Are you kidding me? That's extremely good. All right, we're gonna do some pawn stuff, cause I'm way too drunk to do anything else. Oh, let's do some winning king and pawn. See how much I screwed this up. I think that's actually the wrong move. Yeah, I think I just screwed up. Yeah. Shit! Yeah. Yeah, I screwed up. Alright. Let's, well, I might as well do this. Damn it. Don't push the pawn. I think I can regain... Yeah. Wait. Did I screw up? No. King end games are very stressful. Truth! So what is this? Your account. Oh, yeah. You just closed it yesterday. Why did you close your account? Yeah, I screwed up. So he's got opposition and it's done. Alright, let's try again. That's the thing, man. Like, one wrong move. So opposition is an odd number of squares between the king. I didn't need to make that move. Oh, motherfucker, come on. Oof. Alright. Here. Wait a minute. Get him out of the corner. Luckily, I can do this little knight maneuver. So I know keeping the queen at basically, she kind of looks like a knight. That's the way to do it. Now, if I push here, I lose. Or we draw. Right? If I come here, he gains opposition. But I have this move. So he loses opposition. Right? Here. What's the simplest way? I'm still going to get opposition. Boom. And then shoulder the king out. It's It's so confusing. All right, I have a move there. Do this knight thing, so, you know, right? And I can just move the king up at this point. All right, so these are the key squares that I want to go after. I need my king in these key squares. Here, 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 here. He's protecting that. Let's see. It is a king move. There, and I gain opposition is the thing. So I have opposition, and now I can shoulder the king. All right. I could go there. He goes here. I think I can move up. Yeah. Knight. So I want to be there because it's this knight thing with the queen. All right, and now I just move my king in. All right, again, these are the key squares. So he's got opposition, right? He got opposition, but I have this extra move. Now I have opposition. I think I can still maintain this, right? All right, I'm just going to make sure his king cannot get to that square. And then do the knight thing. Sneaky, sneaky computer. All right, and then don't get hasty with the queen, or else I accidentally stalemate. All right, great. You see, king in games are stressful. I have studies and waste so much time playing. Fair enough. I don't think it's a waste of time. Let's see. Let's do drawn king and pawn. This I am not nearly as practiced at. So I want to make sure he has no moves. I'm going to stay in front of his pawn. And I've forgotten everything. And I lose the game. Okay, let's redo it. All right, this and then this. I think I can move up, right? Man, I've forgotten. This, here. Basically, I don't want him to get opposition. I want to stay in front of the pawn. He just got opposition. Here, here. Hold on. Here, he moves the pawn. Here. I think I can do that. Right? So he's trying to gain opposition. Here, here. Let's see. Here, there, here, here, there. And I have to move out, and he's going to get it. Did I fuck up? Here, 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 and I'm screwed. Just stay in front of the pawn. Great. All right. I think these are the two squares I want as my key squares. I'm just going to take that shit. Gain opposition. Gain opposition. Do it again. I'm going to do it again. Now, if I go here, he's got that move. I come here, he's got that move. I've got this. Go here, he has the pawn move. He can move away. I've got that. He's got this. I think I can do that. Hold up. I move here. He's not going to move the pawn. I move here. He's going to come there. And I cannot do this. There, and he has a check. Here, here, and I just stay in front of the pawn. Oh, he got opposition. He moves the pawn. Opposition. Oh, no! I got screwed. Then, can you play a game with me? I mean, if you really, really want to. If you're 1900, 2000, it is not going to be a good game for you. I also only play subscribers during the week. It's a thing my chess coach said to do. I'm going to stay... Oh, motherfucker. So, okay. So staying in front of the pawn is okay. Just not when they sideline you like that. Alright, so let's come up here. Come back. Get in front of his king. Don't give him opposition. Do it again. Get close to the pawn. Take the goddamn pawn. Okay, I'm going to come up here. So, opposition or not? This forces him to make a move. It pushes me back. Right? Okay, he's going to push his pawn. Oh, he's in the key squares. That's what I'm not thinking about. He is in the key squares, and so he's going to get it. Let me try it again. I'm not thinking right. I've got to prevent him from getting his king in those squares. I think did I screw up? No. Okay. I do not want him in these squares right now. Here, here. Pushes me back, but I think it's okay. I do not want him to get that move. Here, here. Okay, hold on. Here. There, no. Here. Shit. I think I moved back. Okay. These are my two squares. These two. Let's just stay there. Alright, I'm just going to take his pawn. Alright, I did not mean to make that move. Come here. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Opposition. To gain opposition. So he wants these squares. These are his squares. Let's say I'm going to try to make him not get those squares. All right. It's the key squares. That's what it's all about. Sorry. Oh, you have a chess coach. Yeah, dude. What's your chess account? I want you to know. Add mine's. Yeah. So my chess account is apathy with an I. Like so. All right, guys and gals, etc. I think I'm gonna bounce. It's about 3. Well, I can play a little bit more on some of these end games. I want to go to bed by 3:30. It's about 15 minutes away. Queen is fine, and balances are annoying. Checkmates. We're gonna go checkmates. I like Lee Chess's checkmates better. Dude, the 2 bishops, mate. Oh, it's brutal. It's so brutal. Queen and rook. Queen, I know. Let's just do the rook, mate. This is one that comes up often. You're down on time, you're screwed. So I'm playing white. Right. So I want to get the king in the corner here. Here the king moves up that way. Actually, he can go either way. So how do I want to do this? Here, here. If I go here, he could go there. Is it a rook move? Or is it a king move? I know that I could make either one and win, but this, I think it's a rook move. Let's just decide. Okay. He's got to make a move. Cool. I'm going to move my king over. My king over. Did I screw up? I did. Fine. He still has a move. He still has a move. There we go. Right, so here are his 2 moves. This. So strange to see this. Alright. There, and he's got this. No. Here. He's got that, and there. Yeah? Alright, so I need to push him back. So I'll cut off the king. Continue cutting off the king. Curses. My brain is not working right now. I will do this and push him back. This. Just edge his king. That's right, edge his king. I screwed up. Don't worry about it. Hassa. You know what? I'd love to do that, but I can't. This, he moves up again. Here. Yeah, I'm just going to go there. And there. And there. And my idea is just move my king over. There we go. Alright, so cut off the king. He'll go there. I'll slide over this way. Wait. Am I right? No, we have opposition. I don't think I needed to do that. Just cut his king off. Just keep on cutting off the king. Okay. Slide the rook over. I don't know if I need to gain opposition or not on him. Keep his king in front of my rook. Oof, 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 oof. Right, that was a bad move. Not a bad move, just not the best move. Because now if I do this, right, I've got to move back. Right. 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 Little triangle maneuver. Slide this guy over. Continue cutting off the king. Just for safety, might as well do that. Swing, cut the king off. Swing. That's fine. Yep, yep, yep. Boof. Boof. Ugh. Now this would be stalemate. So I need to get him. Let's see. That doesn't work. This happens. And he's got this maneuver. Check. Thinking about this hurts my brain. Here, there. Here, there. No. Would it play? When did you start playing? So long ago. Many, many, many moons ago. This lets him out. We're going to go here. He, of course, goes there. I'm going to do this triangulation thing. Ooh, he pulls a move. Yep. He slides over there. No problem. My idea was to get him to the back rank anyway. And we'll just make sure that happens. This would be no good. That, and that. The little king triangle. Dude, it's been so long since I've done like the Philidor or the what's it called? There's a specific little king zigzag that I cannot remember. Whoa, dude. I totally flipped to the Philidor. Lucina. The Lucina zigzag. That might be in lead chess. Anyway, there's all these mate patterns that I just need to... I really need to review. Maybe I'll do a little deal. Let's see, there's an easy pattern for that. Yeah, mate in 3. Yeah, man, I started playing like in 3rd grade, but I didn't really get serious till about a year ago. You want to crash me? You mean Eric? Yeah, dude, Eric and Amning, you guys should throw down. It seems like you guys have a pretty good rating. All right, y'all, I'm gonna bounce. Thank you all so much for jumping on the chat and hanging out with me. It is the reason that I like doing streams, is actually meeting people, so I appreciate it. Let me give you some love. The Patreon people, because they actually give me some cash. James Johnston, Ember Ellaria, Arnov Govil. That's on patreon.com/chesswithbill. Thank you very much. Musical thanks, Bill Bunkum, all lowercase letters, Penguin Rock Band, as well as this post-punk. If you go to Sinfonia Nocturna, this is their YouTube. I will post really fast. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. That's the wrong tab. Yeah, dude, I've been hanging out at it's like 400 or something for like 6 months. So 1,000 thank yous. All right, y'all. I will be back. I'm going to be doing some traveling in the next week. So I will do my best to jump on and stream next week. Yeah, man, I got to go to bed. We're done. It's 3:30 in the morning where I am. All right. Peace out, y'all.